Hi everyone, you are welcome back to my channel. As you all know, my name is Grace. In this video, I'm going to show you how to sew this skirt. I posted the cutting earlier. If you are yet to watch it, please go back to this video and watch it so that you can understand better. So the first thing we are going to do is to come down on the waist. This is the front waist. Come down the waist by 1 inches and cut it out with the lining and the fabric. We need to prepare the fabric before sewing. That's what we are doing now. Then on the lining at the hem, marking 0.75, that is half an inch and quarter on the lining alone, and cut it out. Your lining must not be the same with the fabric, and I will do the same with the back as well. This is the back part. Half an inch and quarter, cut it away from the lining, please, only the lining. Now, after this, we need to determine the length of the fabric and the wideness of the fabric we are going to use for the pleats at the back. If you don't understand how it is done, please watch this video carefully. Measure your half length, the opening at the back, measure it. Here I have 21. I'm going to add 1 inches to it for folding allowance. That is 22, and this fabric is folded into 2. The length is 22, then the wideness is 16. This wideness depends on your choice. It can be more and it can be shorter, but do not let it be too short in wideness. It is very important. So we are done with that. Now to the sewing proper. Make sure the lining and the fabric is facing each other and sew in half inch on the hemline. First, this is the hemline, then open it up this way. And I said we are going to fold in 1 inch on the piece for the pleats at the back. So right side facing the right side, place it this way and make sure you have at least half inch here. Then adjust your lining this way. So make sure the lining is matching up on your zipper allowance just as seen in this video. Then pin it down and go to your sewing machine. Can you see? Make sure it is pinned down before you sew it. Then go to your sewing machine and sew half inch here, and then here, this place is going to be a quarter of an inch. So I've done that. I'm going to notch this zip allowance for easy movements. So this piece that we are placing at the back, pack it inside so that you can be able to sew the other side of this skirt. So go ahead to your sewing machine and sew in a quarter of an inch, then leave an opening so that you can bring it out there. On the waist also, sew in half inch. We are done doing that. This is the opening I left for the remover, so we are going to remove it here. After removing it and giving it a good press, this is what we have. You can see it looking beautiful. So now let's move to the other side of the skirt. This is the other side of the skirt. Sew in the half inch at the hem, just like the front. Then place the piece. Make sure you leave at least half inch here. This half inch that I'm pointing at is very important. Then make sure you align your fabric here and go ahead and sew with half inch. After that, this is what you are going to have. Notch it also. Then pack everything inside. Please be careful and watch this video carefully if you want to get this right. Go ahead and sew this place with a quarter of an inch and make sure you leave an opening to bring it out. So I'm done sewing it. This is what we have after sewing the other side, and I left an opening to bring everything out. Carefully do this. So after bringing it out, this is what we have. You can see it. I've ironed it, and I'll go ahead and stitch this opening down. Stitch it down. After you have stitched it down, this is what you're going to have. Give it a good press. Now to the plates at the back, you can see it's all looking fly. I love the outcome already. It's looking neat and beautiful. If you follow the process, this is what we are going to have. So pack it up like this and sew the zipper allowance with 1 inch that we added while cutting. So after sewing it, this is the result we are going to have. Now for the plates, it is quite simple. Just follow the steps here. Notch the center of this space, and that center that you notch, place it on the zipper allowance on the center joining. Make sure it is there. Place it there and give it a good press. Make sure you have your iron beside you, and this side also notch it. It is just some kind of key splitting that we are doing here. Follow the step carefully. It is quite simple. This is where the tricky part is. So the notching area, put it on the center back again, and press it. Then this part, return it to your side. Can you see? And also give it a good press. Ironing it will make it lay well. Make sure you work with iron. Then this other part as well, the notching area is coming to the center. Be reminded, always know that. So after that, give it a good press, and this other side as well, return it back towards the iron side. So can you see now? So you can leave your plate like this if you wish, and then all you have to do is to sew it here this way to hold it down. You are good to go. But for me, I want to go further and plait a bit more. So notch here. After the notching is a guide, and the ironing is also a guide. It will give you some kind of gator to know how to plait it. So that notching, make sure you are putting the notching at the center. The notching should remain at the center. It's a guide. Then I'll give it a good press. I'll take the other side as well and notch it. Then put the notching at the center, arrange it at the center. As you can see now, all the notching are at the center. So that is how it's going to lay and form the plates well. Be careful while you are doing this and pay attention while watching this. This is the tricky part for beginners. So after that, I'll go to the sewing machine, then pin it down before going to your sewing machine, before taking it off, and stitch it down like this. So I'm done doing that, and this is what we have. You can see the plates well structured. The other side, it came out very well. This is the front part. Open up the front part. The front part is quite simple. Make sure the fabric and the lining are facing each other, the right side facing each other. Then go and sew it with half inch here. I have done that. Then the other side, arrange the fabric and the lining to meet up, to align at the waist like this. Then I'll go ahead and sew it with a quarter of an inch. Pin it down and sew it with quarter of an inch, and I'll do the same at the other side, but I will leave an opening here to bring it out because the waist is sealed, the side are sealed also, and you need to open it up at the side to bring it out. So this is the opening I made and bringing it out. After that, I have given it a good press. Like I always say, make sure you stitch this opening down. So the next thing we are going to do is to join the side with 2 inches allowance or 1.5 that we added earlier. When you sew it finished, make sure you check the measurements at the waist and the hip that it is perfect. Then for the zip opening, make sure your zipper opening is at least 9 inches long. So after fixing the zip, this is what we have. You can see it looking fly, looking beautiful, looking good. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.